Yo, 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 yo. What's going on? What's going on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you though.
All right, thank you. Thank you, brother. I just want to make sure. What's going on, people? What's going on, people, man? The heavy hitters is here Wednesday night. As you already know, man, we do the damn thing all right. I'm your host, K Styles, aka the Sixth Man. Right above me, you know him as the Senator, Mad Mike Sports.
Something about you, baby, that makes me want to give it to
Yeah, we gotta talk about that too. We gotta talk about that Michael movie preview. Like I
you.
said, we gonna do that. And to my screen left, you know him as the minister. It is Jew Talk Sports in the building,
Yes, sir.
and right above him is what is one of the OGs of the space. El Grande, aka the Don, is in the building.
I got something to say real quick. Zach Robinson and Raheem Morris, they're the
Oh,
new they're the new version of Pinky and the Brain.
or
Well, we
Pinky
always do.
or
Always
Beavis
take
and
over the
Butthead.
world.
And they never do. They never do. They never do.
Beavis and Butthead.
Man, yeah,
They
they.
they go out to do calamity dumb stuff. And they make it worse and they end up right back in the lab again.
Oh wow.
I'm glad I purposely did not go live because I was about to speak on that, but I purposely did not speak on it until we did the show.
I was about to say what new calamity came with this? Cause
Oh, you don't know. You must have been asleep, Kill.
I was sleep like a motherfucker. Boy, I was sleep.
Oh yeah. All right. So yeah, I'll let Don break that down.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to. I my like
All right.
I
So
said
I'll
what I
do it.
had to say about it, and I ain't trying to get us counsel, man. I'm not.
Well, I'll put it like this. All right. So K Styles.
Yes,
So
sir.
well, it's two things. There's two things going on right now. It's just a mess with the Falcons, and I would sing, but I don't. I look. My voice is hoarse. My vocal cords need to be rested. Um, but I'll say this: one, Michael Penix came out and said that he doesn't have help on the sidelines, and basically the whole Atlanta Falcons media, they're doing their best to try to clean it up. But for me, that man said exactly what he said. He said exactly what he said, and I'm taking it for what he said. Now, how they interpreted it, as the media is concerned, I think they full of crap. I think Raheem, because they like Raheem, I think they full of crap. But because I hear what Mike Penix said, and Mike Penix pretty much said that he doesn't have people on the sideline that he can that helps him, that help him uh during the course of things. I don't know how you interpret that. Uh the second thing that they have that is what's going on is probably one of the most baffling things. But it if you just look at Raheem's his history, okay, Sal, um, this guy admitted that you see that, Kel?
We just down here. Darnell Mooney broke his collarbone.
Mhm.
Yeah. He said Darnell Mooney broke his collarbone during training camp. And we just not hearing about it.
Look, man, he did this last year, and yeah, yeah.
Oh, what a day. We don't know what the hell is going on. Really? You know what? Look.
Look,
Oh
you
my
did it
goodness.
to yourselves.
Lord have mercy.
How in the hell this guy? See, this is what I don't like about him, and I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep this as clean as I possibly can. Dude is a freaking moron. This is the same. This is the same crap that he pulled with Kirk Cousins. When Kirk Cousins started playing like absolute horse crap, what did he do?
He
Week
said,
after week after week. Man, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine, you guys. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. When all the media started asking him questions about Kirk Cousins, he said, "Nah, bro, he's fine. 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 He's fine."
oh, Lord.
When the media and the fans started questioning, all right, what's going on with Darnell Mooney? What did he do? He's fine, y'all. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Him and Mike are having a little issues, but he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Not even a day later, not even 2 days later, this dude come out and say, "Well, I forgot to tell you guys, but Darnell Mooney broke his collarbone in training camp. 11 weeks, what? 2 months later, we just not figuring this out. We just not hearing this. See, this is why this guy got to go. You can't trust him.
Dang.
You can't trust him. And then not even trust us with the information. We can't even trust him with the players to tell the truth about the players. Like, if you really got the best interest at heart for your players, because if he was really hurt and y'all brought him back, it's like, let's be honest, sometimes if he had a broken collarbone, it takes sometimes up to 4 months to get at full strength. So we don't even know if this is true because we haven't heard from Darnell Mooney. Because guess what? He lied last year. Kurt lied. Both of them lied.
Ain't nobody got their live streak.
So you telling me that Darnell Moody's been catching all these strays from everybody, including us, and this nigga recovering from a broken collarbone? Is that what you telling me?
That's what he's insinuating.
Lord have mercy.
That's what he's insinuating. That's what I get it from. I don't know what Dunn and what Jew get it, but that's what I'm getting from it.
All right, Jew, man, what you thinking about this, man? Because I do want to go. I have a thought on this, but Jew, I want to hear your thoughts on this, man.
To be honest with you, I just don't understand why would you lie about this? You know what I'm saying? To me, it's just like, as I said, man, they just do stuff that's just dumb. Like if he broke his collarbone, we knew something was up. I knew something was up because he was gone. Like did that in like the first training camp practice, and then he was gone for like the whole training camp. So I knew something had happened. They were like, "Well, he hurt his shoulder." You know what I'm saying? So I knew something was fishy about the whole situation. Now, as far as the Darnell Mooney situation and why he's not playing well, I don't think that has anything to do with it. And personally, I don't care if he's not willing to speak out for himself as a man and say, "Hey, I was hurt." I don't care what the coach doing. Same thing with Kirk Cousins. I don't give you know what about y'all. I don't really care. Like I don't care about as a person. These players they got to learn how to speak up for themselves. I understand you don't want to overstep your coach, but I never let a coach or nobody speak for me. If I'm hurt, I'm hurt. Period. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell the coach straight to his face. I'm not gonna lie to the media. They ask me what's going on because when I get to playing bad, then guess what? They gonna just come for me and it's gonna sound like an excuse. My biggest problem last year with the Kirk Cousins situation is he was saying, "I'm fine." I'm fine. But then when the rubber met the road and he started playing bad, now it's, oh, I was hurt. Way after the fact, the season over. Now he's saying I was hurt. So now it looks like an excuse. But does that make sense to y'all where I'm coming from?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
I'd
we
rather you
got
be
you. We got
upfront
you.
with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd rather you be upfront with it and just say, I'm hurt. So then when we see him throwing them dang on noodle arm looking ball, we like, okay, well then he's he hurt. But if you just playing bad, now I don't know, like y'all said, you can't be trusted. Now I don't know what to believe. And
Yep.
that's what the same thing with this situation. Now we don't know what to believe. So I don't see a reason why you lie about it because like he still was out that time. So I don't understand why these coaches do that. Like even the situation a couple weeks ago with Kirk Cousins starting. I think that they knew Penix was not going to play in that game, but it's like, well, we don't want the other team to be able to get ready for Kirk Cousins. I want them to have to plan for 2 quarters. I could care less. To me, that shows that you're a bad coach. If you want to hold it that close to the vest and you scared to announce somebody being injured or somebody's not going to play, that goes back to your coaching. To be honest, I would be upfront. Penix is hurt. He not playing. Kirk Cousins is going to get the start. I don't care if the other team preparing for him. So what? If you're a good coach, you don't care about what the other team's doing. So,
Uh,
so I hate that whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Playing it, well, we're gonna wait up to game time. I hate that kind of stuff. Just get a plan in place because what did we hear after that game? Well, we didn't know who was gonna play. And then the media was asking a bunch of questions about, well, what we gonna do this week when Penix was coming back? It's like you have to answer unnecessary questions when you lie. You know what I'm saying? So just answer the questions straightforward and move on with your life. That's how I feel about it. It's a waste of everybody's time because now nobody want to hear it. I don't care. Mooney's out there. I seen him drop an open pass last week. I don't care if it's his clavicle still, his collarbone still broke. He's a grown man. He should have went and said, "Look, man, I'm hurt." But I don't want to hear it after you didn't play bad. That's your shoulder, your collarbone. I don't want to hear it because you should have said that up front. Period. That's how I feel about it. Both sides. The coach, if the coach ain't gonna tell the truth, the player needs to say, "Look, man, I'm hurt." So then the player, and then we have no reason to cast aspersions. But now because he hadn't said anything, now it looks like Mike said, who do we believe? Was his shoulder really, did he really break his collarbone? Or are they saying that to save face because he ain't playing well? Which one is? Because I don't know which one to believe now.
Lord, Lord.
And I really don't care to be honest. That might sound rude, Kay. It ain't that I don't care about Mooney if his injury. I do feel bad for it, but I don't like to hear it after the fact. Because now it's like you said, it's like the rubber, we on a 4-game losing streak. Whether he hurt or not,
Mhm.
if he's really hurt, he should have been on the what we said about Kirk Cousins. He should have been on the bench then. Because now
Right.
you
That's the same
affected the
thing with
team.
That Darnell, like Jude, like
Uh,
he should have been on. If you've been hurt all the time and he did this, he recovering. He shouldn't be
Yeah,
playing.
He
That's
he
an
should
that part.
indictment on you as a coach and the training staff, like Dunn was talking about.
he should have.
uh,
The thing is, the thing I'm pissed off about is y'all lying, and we know y'all lying. The second thing is, this man been hurt since training camp. You had all the opportunity in the world to sign someone from free agency to come in and supplement the injury because we really ain't got nobody here. Then you knew he was hurt. Still knew he was hurt, right? Ray Ray McLeod and his issue, whatever the case may be, we end up releasing him, which also hurt our depth even more in the wide receiver room. Like, and then you keep bringing this guy out here knowing he hurt, but like Drew said, is he hurt or is y'all just trying to cover up for him, give him a cop out because he playing like shit? Because at this point, man, I'm just it ain't even I'm up to here. Y'all are already extended that line. Like I'm drowning in just irateness of this team.
look. Look. I'm right here with you with this one. What?
We don't know. We don't know. It's like you lied to us before. So it's
Yeah.
hard to believe y'all. It's really hard to believe y'all. But at the same time, outside of the pattern, you got
Right.
type
I
of panic.
told this dude he was a liar. I said this months ago that this dude is nothing but a liar. He just tell everybody what they want to hear or what he thinks they want to hear. Dude is nothing but a liar.
Like I told Washington fans about Dan Quinn taking over the defense. I'm like, okay. I'm telling y'all, he thinking that he gonna improve the defense. All right. Him, Dan Quinn, and Kyle Shannon, that's all it was lie.
But yeah, man, I'm just really just looking at it from that standpoint. It's you just gasping for straws at this moment, trying to save your own ass. It like you say, it's not a good look. Like it's like Mike,
Trying to
Mike, what do we always say? What have I always said about Ryan Boy? Bro, just shut the fuck up.
just be quiet, man.
Just shut up. If he hurt, let like you said, if he hurt, like you said, he don't need to be playing. If anybody asks, Darnell Mooney is out, like you said, he's dealing with some things. Don't even say nothing. Just let him deal with his things. But it's very fun. It's very funny that we hear about this collarbone injury literally a couple days after it was said that Darnell Mooney and Mike Penix is not on the same page. It's very funny that Penix said he ain't got nobody in his corner on the sideline, and then we hear this.
Mm-hmm. That's not what he meant, though, you guys. Okay.
Right. But let me go and get the roll call going, man. Because like I said, we really want to get into the main aspect of this game, man. Like I said, we got Silk Legacy, we got Robert Ponda, 3-Army vet. Oh no, 3T Army vet. Okay, Terry Lloyd. You got ATL Leo, Denard Norwood, Keyshawn Bland, Horace Miller, MVM 19, Sonia. D. Coleman, Keyshawn Bland, Iron Mike. We got Carlos, Michael Walker, Stealth Mode. We got Ski in the building, Southside. Let's see. We got anybody else? We got Yusuke in here. Yeah. Appreciate it. Like I said, bro, just welcome to another episode of All My Falcons. Diamond, what's going on, baby? How you doing?
Hey.
Welcome to another episode of All My Falcons, where we wouldn't be what we is without the drama.
Chat on up in the south side. Just shut your damn mouth. Just shut your damn mouth. Shut your damn mouth. Let's shut up, bro. Just shut up, man. He feels like he got to explain and provide. You don't have to explain nothing. But let's get to it.
Hold on. What you say? He trying to find a way.
Just look. Shut up. Huh?
He's trying.
We not trying to.
Hold on. What'd you say? He's trying to find a way.
No.
Hold on. Here you go. He's trying to find a way.
Oh my God.
He's trying to find a way.
Good God.
Yeah.
No.
All right, man. Let's get right into the conversation, man. As we already know, that was kind of a sidebar. Like you said, man, Falcons, Panthers rematch coming up this Sunday, and I'm already seeing down the line, ain't nobody nobody have any confidence going into this game. I'm just what are y'all thinking about this game, man? Don, I'll let you go ahead and kick us off, man. What you thinking about this upcoming game?
We lose the game. Would it be what 0-3 in the division?
Yeah.
So losing shouldn't be an option in this. Losing should not be an option in this game. Right now, how many games we are behind Carolina?
I think we 2 games behind. I think it's like two and a
Five
half
and five.
games.
Yeah, they 5-5. We 3-6. Two
Okay, so
games.
2 games behind them. All right. So 2 games behind the second leader in the standings in the division. Yeah, this game losing is not an option. All right. Right now Carolina, they got a few injuries. However, they saying that they said somebody's supposed to be coming back this week. Is it Bergeron?
Um, yeah, I think it's Bird. Yeah.
Hey, so if we get him back on the line, man, this if he can suit up Sunday, you have pretty much everybody, that's been on the line since week 1. I think we'd be good, man. But again, we get him back, lose is not an option, man. I keep saying lose is not an option because if we end up losing this game, I'm really saying if because we really don't need to lose another game. That's it. I just don't know. You're not thinking about playoffs anymore. You're not, you know, I I don't know if Arthur's going to end up landing Raheem finish the rest of the season, but this could be a game that lose at home. By the way, because we're going to be at home this Sunday, and if Carolina come out here and they embarrass us on our own turf, and we go 0-3 in the division, and we end up slipping away from Carolina, I just don't see how you can let him have. I just don't see how they can continue to let this man have a badge to get into the facility at Fire Branch. I just don't know.
Right.
So, you know, I just think this is a game that the Falcons can win. Like we were close being there in Indianapolis, which is to me is like the best team right now in the NFC, in the AFC. But if we got that close to being in Indianapolis and in a neutral site, just think what we could actually do at home against a team that's okay. They shouldn't be, you know, they shouldn't be in second place right now. It should be us. Speaking as a fan, but speaking as a realist and about this coaching staff, like we put ourselves in a situation. So it's just like, are you guys going to fight to gain some of whether your dignity back, or you just gonna continue to lay there and just let them continue letting them have your way against us? So it's like we got to do something Sunday.
Mm. And I think I think one of the big things about this, in which is kind of like disappointing, is because now the Falcons are put in a situation now where um I, like Southside here said, like you said, you really cannot afford to lose any games at this moment right now. Because like you said, you gotta at the very least go 7-1 just to think about the playoffs at this moment.
He got to be
And
on that. Remember the Titans. He can't lose the game.
right, right. And Ski said here too, if we lose this game, shit, we go move into fourth place in the division if we lose this game. If we lose this game and the Saints win, we will be in fourth place. Like I said, and that's the most disappointing part about all this is because this is why they always say you cannot take any of these games for granted because right when, like you said, right when you get to a point that where you really have to hunker down and you really have to win, like you said, once the margin of error is done and over with, that's when you know you in a desperate situation. Like I said, right now the Falcons have the mindset of a desperate team. Like you said, we can't. Like you said, we lose against Carolina. Like you said, that'll be like you said, Don. It'll be 0-3 in the division.
Mm-hmm.
And what it is you have a lot of people that are not really confident that this team could pull it out. Hell, look, think about this. You got Carolina this week, and then you got New Orleans next week.
Mm-hmm.
And New Orleans is a sorry, trash ass team. But the thing about it is the Falcon fans are not confident in the fact that the Falcons will be able to pull it out. Like I said, we'll get to that next week. But right now,
don't come to play when they play us. It really don't matter how sorry they is. They can be the sorriest team in the doggone league. But when they play us on those Sundays, shoot, they gonna give it all they got. Ain't never no cake walk when you play New Orleans.
Yeah, Sonya here said, hell, the Falcons go away from the 3 keys of victory. That's why we ain't even doing no 3 keys of victory right now. We just having a conversation about this shit at this point.
Ain't nobody trying to get no look. We got the keys, but we're trying to go inside. It's stressful.
Yeah.
Outside, look, we sit outside in the car. We sitting outside in the car, just breathing and like
we looking like, man. I just hope y'all. D. Coleman said it right, boy. This is an intervention at this point,
man.
All right, but dude, what you thinking about this game, man? What you got on this game?
Yeah, man. Like y'all said, this is a pride thing. This is a team that beat you 30-0 on their home field. So it's all about protecting your house, period. If these guys got any pride, which these guys have been playing with passion. I watched the last game, guys screaming on the sideline. When Tyler just scored that touchdown, I don't know who that coach was with the big beard was screaming in his face, but I like to see the passion that these guys are still playing with. These guys have not given up. Like for the Falcons to be 3-6, we don't look like a 3-6 football team. The defense, the guys making plays, like I keep saying, we're losing moments. It's gonna come down to the key moments. That's what it is. This team is losing the moments. This is not a bad football team. As they say, you are what your record says you are. But like we said, it's the coaching, it's the drop passes and key moments, it's the missed field goal. Like it's all of the blunders that we've had throughout the season. So at the end of the day, this is a pride game. Period. That's what it's about. Like y'all both said, losing is not an option in this game. I know I mentioned that Raheem Morris, they should let him finish out the season, but you can't afford to go on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 game losing streak. I know what I said, but at some point, Arthur Blank gonna say, okay, enough is enough. The buck stop with me. The fans and the outpouring from the media is gonna be too much. We can't sit here and just lose out. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta eventually stop the bleeding. And if it don't stop this week, then he could be easily getting that pink slip. I'm just being honest with you guys. So at the end of the day, it's about these players, these coaches having some pride, saying, look, man, this is our division rivals. We're not going to let them sweep us, especially with a quarterback that can't even throw for 200 yards a game. And Bryce Young, if these dudes don't strap it up, don't allow Rico Dowdle to run the ball because that's all Carolina's going to do in this game. They're going to play ball control. So this is going to be a game about pride. These players are going to have to step up and be physical, tackle. This is going to come down to the fundamentals. This is going to be a fundamental football game. This is not going to be a game. Carolina doesn't do anything special. If you go look at the game, we lost 30-0. It came down to special teams. It came down to turnovers. We threw a pick six. Bryce Young didn't throw for 200 yards in that game. So that's what I'm saying. What we got to do in this game is force Bryce Young to play football. Force him to play quarterback and not just turn around and hand the ball off. What they did in that 30-0 game, I could have been that quarterback. Turn around and hand the ball to Rico Dowdle. Turn around and hand the ball to Chuba Hubbard. Play good defense. Like, one thing I can say about Carolina is they know who they are. And they're going to do what they do well, which is run the football. That's what they're going to do in this game. They're not going to throw a bunch of deep passes down the field because they don't believe in Bryce Young. Bryce Young is not confident right now. So we have no reason to lose this game. Like y'all said, stop playing down to your competition. If you can go toe to toe with New England in New England, and we lost that game by 1 point, if you can go toe to toe last week with the Colts and go into overtime and could have easily won that game, those are two of the best teams in the AFC right now. Both of those teams got 6+ wins, 7 wins. Both of those teams at the top of the AFC. So if we can go, head to head with them and toe to toe with them, Carolina shouldn't be a problem. Go out there and handle these boys. It shouldn't even be a game in the fourth quarter. That's what I'm looking at. I know this is a division rival, but at the end of the day, for what they did to y'all at 30-0, when they come to rivalry games, this is about pride. They skunked you, and you're a professional team. Come out here and beat these boys down, period. We should win by multiple touchdowns because they demolished us in that first game. And now it's time for us to protect our home field. So I don't want no excuses. I don't care who's injured. I don't care who plays. At the end of the day, Carolina is not that great of a team. I watched all of their games this year. They're not that good. So they shouldn't have demolished us the first time. And in this game, like you said, it's not going to be no way he can talk his way out of it, meaning Raheem Morris. I don't see how he goes up to Arthur Blank with an L, going a 5-game losing streak at home after he done watched. Arthur Blank's a smart man. After he done seen us go up against New England and the Colts, this is a must win.
Mm-hmm. Because I did kind of find it interesting that they said they was trying out Jalen Rager and KJ Hamler and the multitude of wide receivers. My question is, yeah, you trying those dudes out, but you already got dudes that's in your facility right now. Like you said, this is an opportunity if you feel like guys ain't doing what they need to do, this is what the Chris Blairs is. This is what the Nick Nashes are. These are guys that's been implemented into your system. Like you said,
I want to add on to what you're saying, Kate, when you're done about the guys being trying out.
right? It is like this goes back. This goes back to the kicker situation. Is you got guys that's already in your building who is already already have been implemented into the ways of this team, and we're sitting here trying to find outside help instead of using all the resources inside. And it's like it's like we're trying. We're dead. The team is like Raheem, Zach, and everybody is trying to find a solution without going through the steps of solving the problem. And when I say going through the steps of solving the problem, use look at the guys within and see what you got. Because you don't want to be in that. You don't want to be in that situation where we not using the guys that we got, and then all of a sudden, boom, they go somewhere else, and all of a sudden you're like, damn, that man got skills like that. I sure wish we would have had him. Like, mother, you had an opportunity. But go ahead, Drew.
One thing I want to piggyback on right before Mike take over about the guys that tried out, the Hamlers and the Jalen Raggers. As you mentioned, Kay, why are we not using the guys that's on the team? Because again, what did I always talk about? Chemistry. Those guys have no chemistry with Michael Penix. So if you throw them into a game right now, resign them to the practice squad, elevate them. They don't know the playbook. They don't know the terminology. And that's the biggest problem that we've been saying. We've been saying Mooney's not on the same page with Penix. Seals is not on the same page with Penix. So what you think gonna happen if you bring in somebody off the street onto your team and try to play them or elevate them? They have not been here. That's why I keep saying let Chris Blair, Nick Nash, the guys that have been here with you at training camp, They know the playbook. They know how the ways of how you guys do things, how y'all run y'all practices. They already have familiarity with Michael Penix. You bring somebody else in, I don't care if it's a star wide receiver. They're not going to be familiar with Michael Penix and the ways of this team and know the playbook and be able to pick that up. We in week 10 and week 11. Like these guys are not going to be able to come in and just pick it up right off the rip. So I completely agree with you. Like at this point, y'all grasping for straws and reaching for anything. But that's why I keep saying, ain't nobody coming to save this team. They're gonna have to look within. And the guys that on this team are gonna have to play better. And if they hurt, put them on IR and put the guys in there that can play. Because I keep saying, Blair can play. I've seen the dude play. Cordell Hodge can play when he gets opportunities. But we're not giving the right guys the opportunities. Y'all want to keep playing Seals, who I don't even think got 5 receptions on the season. Make it make sense.
That month got 3 receptions on the season. It is week 10.
Look, let's stop beating around the bush. Let's stop beating around the bush.
Malone,
he don't care. He's a line sack of crap. He get on and say we're gonna have a competition and these guys gonna get an opportunity to play, and guess what happens? Nothing. Raheem is a liar. He's a line scheming son of a gun. Don't tell me that these guys gonna get an opportunity to prove themselves, but they never get an even opportunity to catch a pass. They never even get an opportunity to play on special teams, yet alone play on the dang on to get a snap, to get a ball thrown at him. He's a line sack of crap. That's what he is. Don't tell me you're going to bring in all these other... What are you bringing these guys off the street for? We haven't even seen David Drummond. We haven't seen Blair. We barely seen Cordell Hodge. Darnell Mooney. You got rid of Ray McLeod. Man, this dude is a line sack of crap, man. Let's stop bull crapping around. Let's stop. Let's stay all the pleasantries. Raheem is a line sack of crap. He puts this show on that he actually cares about his player, but he don't care.
He want his people.
You can't say you don't care, and these guys don't even get an opportunity. We saw Brandon Doyless just miss a whole week of a game with no explanation, and then he gets in the last 2 games and he puts up 4 sacks. This dude is a liar.
Look, man, I remember this past week's game early in the morning. I didn't even get mad. I was like, y'all remember Keenan and Kel, right?
Everybody out there go run and tell your homeboys and homegirls it's time for Keenan and Kel. They keep you laughing in the afternoon because don't touch that dial and leave your room because they always in the summer fun and you don't want to miss it. That's my shit. Yes, I remember.
End of the show, like Keenan here tell Kel some stuff. He walk off the stage, and like Kel was like, "Oh, here it goes." That's why I'm like, at the end of the game, I'm like, "Oh, here it goes." Let's see what entertainment that's gonna come out of Raheem Moore's mouth this evening. How we lost the game. And like I said, I can't get mad at him. Like, we know the type of person Raheem is. We know this front office staff is a joke. It is what it is.
Leo here said I think the players calling up out on his shit and he's trying to put his kiss ass boys in.
Yeah, and I think getting rid of Ray McLeod was like the example of, hey, I run this team and anybody can go type shit. You know, like that's what I feel like right now. But that ain't based on like John Robinson or Kyle Pitts and stuff, man. These are rookies. They trying to get paid.
D. Cole is stupid. He talking about bring me a paper clip, a banana peel, and today's new paper.
Yeah,
Keenan, why do I need a paper clip? Where am I gonna find a banana peel? And you know I can't read, so I need the newspaper. Keenan, here it goes.
Yep.
Terry Lloyd said, Raheem is not a player's coach. Raheem is a Raheem coach.
He ain't even a coach. I'm just gonna stop calling him coach.
What the hell is he coaching?
He just working. He's working to I don't even know.
Man,
He ain't coaching. He just at this point, man, he just showing he
I'm,
just
I'm just gonna say it like this, man. That he just there. That's what that is.
This dude has no clue what he's
He just there at this point.
Nothing is making sense. And that's why he keeps saying the same stuff over and over and over again. He don't have a clue on where to go. He don't have a clue on what to do.
Ty. He just be standing there.
The whole game is going down the shitter, and he's just standing there.
Right. I mean, because like I said, I actually have a conversation ready for that, but we're saving that for the convo tomorrow on that conversation. But here's the big question for tonight's show is this is a do or die situation. Does Raheem Moore's last
He
pass
dead
this night?
already, okay? Ain't no do or die. He dead already. That's my answer.
Why is he dead?
I'm just saying,
Why is he dead, Mike?
he dead in my eyes. That's why, okay? He don't even exist to me. Don, Jew, y'all want to take over? I ain't got nothing else to say no more.
Yeah, like I said, man. At the end of the day, this is a do or die situation. We can't. Don already said it, we can't afford to go 0-3 in the division. We can't get swept by the Panthers. Like if you want any hope of turning this season around, you got to win. And if you want any hope of saving this job, like I said, I mentioned I was the one that said I would let him finish the season, but like I said, the outcries are going to be too much. If you go, 5, 6, 7, 8 games like losing streak, bro, the fans are gonna stop coming to the game because there's no reason to come. You know what I'm saying? You at this point 3-7. Who coming to the game to watch the fight? Like we said, it's too much to do in Atlanta for people to be coming to the game. Even if you're a season ticket holder, they gonna sell them tickets because ain't nobody trying to come to see a losing product. Matt Ryan told them 2 years ago. What was the first thing Matt Ryan did when he introduced them to the team? He said, "This city will back you, but you have to go and prove it. They want to see a winner. You have to make them believe. Nobody believe in you when you're losing. You got to give the fans something to cheer about. It's a reason why fans go to the game and they boo their own team. Why do they do that? Because you're not giving us the product that we want to see. These guys got to go out there and win. That's their job. Their job is to win games. That's why they get paid. That's why they get paid millions of dollars. That's why they at the facility as long as they are. That's why they say coaches don't get any sleep because they should be doing everything in their power, and that's what is making us mad about this coaching staff. Is to me, I don't feel like they're doing everything in their power to win. Like we said, they want to win, but they want to win their way. That's the problem. Want to win at all costs. Not to say, well, I want to win, but I want to win with playing with these players, or I want to win with it looking like this. I don't want to win on defense and running the ball, or I don't want to win. I want to win with Seals playing. I don't want to win with Blair playing. I've seen coaches that would literally do that. They would say, I want to win, but I want to win my way. I'm not going to win by taking advice from my assistant coaches. I'm not going to listen to nobody else. And that's what I think is really kind of happening with this team is these guys want to win their way. That's what we keep saying.
That's all.
Well, I'm glad you actually said that, Drew, because that's actually a question that I was actually meant to ask earlier. Because the way that my mind think, it almost seems like they're having an issue. Well, this coaching staff, Raheem and Zach in particular, is having an issue with this team still being really the identity of Arthur Smith. What you think about that? Because it kind of seems like they're upset it's like the tale of two different identities because they want to win their way, but the offensive guys is not them. Because we have to really look at the offensive side of the ball. If you really look at the offensive side of the ball, this is like I said, who could you really say is Raheem Moore's guys that's on this offense right now? Because if you look at damn near 100% of everybody on this damn offense is Arthur Smith. And it's like they're trying to force their way with a team that's not built that way.
Michael Penix is the only person, but
Y'all said it right, man. At the end of the day, this team, they have to embrace the great coaches understand how to see what their players do, and I'm going to cater to what my players do best. This might be my philosophy or my scheme, but if I don't have the players to play that philosophy, I gotta change my scheme to fit the players as best as I can. And if you can't do that, you got to get rid of every single player that's out there that's not fitting your scheme to get the players that you need. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like the
Right.
problem is if Tyler Algier and this is a physical team, you have to play it that way. You can't say, well, we're a 3 wide receiver team. Oh, this is the scheme that I run, but you don't have 3 good wide receivers. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's the problem right now. Seals shouldn't be seeing the field. I don't want to see Seals again. I don't want to see JD Bertrand again. I told Mike, if I see JD Bertrand out there one more time, when I see Ronnie Harrison playing well, when I seen Woods get out there and play well, that's my problem. They picking and choosing who they want to play.
He's
There
all
was no reason
lying.
why JD. It was no reason why JD Bertrand should have been on the field that last play of the Patriots game when the guy caught the ball in the flats because we know he can't cover. He was in man coverage. I literally seen somebody show the tape. He was standing still. They threw the ball. His guys in the flat wide open. He did not even move. He was still staring at the quarterback. I'm like, he don't even know what his assignment is. It's one thing to get beat and out leveraged and outflanked, but for you to just be standing still in no man's land, it gave me flashbacks, bro. It gave me flashbacks of the previous guys that we had playing that position. Guys like Michael Walker, guys like that. When we used to always say, this dude does not even know he don't even know his assignment. And that's what I'm saying. So even Jeff Ulbrich, it's times where I'm seeing him doing the same foolishness. They lied to us about that. What happened to Helms? I heard that Helms was gonna get opportunity. I haven't seen Helms.
Not one time.
D'Angelo Malone caught an interception and sealed the game for us for Buffalo. I ain't seen this man since.
We ain't
Man,
seen
we
him.
ain't even heard what. Look, I don't even know if damn Troy Anderson even alive, bro.
That's what I'm saying. We like I said,
What
like,
happened to him? Where he at?
is he in witness protection or something? Well, he done said some shit.
I
What
ain't
happened to
seen
Clark
Brady
Phillips? I ain't seen
Price.
Clark Phillips. Where Clark Phillips at? I've
Clark
been looking
Phillips,
for him.
Brady Price. They said
All these
Brady
guys on the
Price.
side of milk carton. I don't know where none of these dudes at, man.
You giving opportunities to guys that's not even worthy of it. Like they gave you, if they give you 2 games straight of just being ass, bro, that's it, man. Pull them.
Mm.
Taylor. Who's Keith Taylor? No disrespect. I seen him Sunday. Who's
I
32? Who's
don't
Keith Taylor?
know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
They giving their cousin friend opportunities and shit. What the hell?
Like I said, no Braylon Trice. Nobody knows the news on him. Troy Anderson. Nobody knows the news on him. But we damn sure could use Troy Anderson right now instead of JD Bertrand. I know Jerome Woods played this past game, and he made a couple plays too. So, like I said, I need to see more Jerome Woods, DeMarco Hellams. We ain't even seen DeMarco Hellams on special teams like that.
At
So,
all.
I ain't seen D'Angelo.
like you said, D'Angelo Malone, he got the game sealing interception. Like you said, we haven't seen him since. So, like you said, it's something. Like you said, it's a problem that's going on right now, and it's
His ego. He refused to let it go. He gonna do things his way, and he's gonna keep doing it until it works. or he gonna go down with the Titanic. That's all it is.
What'd you say? What'd you say? Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure playing with you.
Mhm.
It'd be like the violin players on Titanic just playing the music while everybody just going down. Everybody screaming and trying to find a way to survive. These motherfuckers sitting over here playing instruments.
It makes me want to punch that dude in the face. I would literally punch him in the face. I'm not even joking. I will punch Raheem in the face if I ever see him. So I don't want to be around him because it's for me. Why a lot of fans and a lot of media, why they're pissed off at it, it ain't because we playing bad football, or we don't have players. You trying to play like we stupid. Like you trying to tell me that JD Bertrand is the best fucking line? Man, get out of here, man. He's the best that you have. You're not giving you the best that I got. No, you not.
No,
You're not giving us the best. You're not giving us the best you have. That's not true at all.
But I saw Jerome Woods was out on the field this past Sunday, and I saw him making more plays on the field. Like you said, JD Bertrand had one play these last 4 games, and that was the 4th down stop tackle he had last week.
That was it. That's the highlight of his damn season, right there.
And a dead clock is right twice a day, so that don't count.
Bro.
You gave me one play out of 50.
He did much.
No disrespect.
He really did much anyway because the dude that the ball carrier, he was like, man, it's JD anyway, so he ran to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he didn't have to chase nobody down or cover nobody.
Right. D. Coleman said if it took this long for them to admit Booty had broke his collarbone, we'll find out about Troy Anderson around 2027.
Like he playing us like we dumb. That's like I said. You insulting my intelligence. I heard you. That's one of Jude's saying. Like you insulting my intelligence now. Now you got to go. Like I ain't got no more respect for me when you telling me that JD Bertrand the best linebacker you had. Like you got to go, bro. Like you're not gonna tell me. Like you're not gonna tell me that if I go to a damn I just say go to Bojangles. You tell me you ain't got no chicken there. All we got is biscuit left. Like man, you Bojangles, man. Don't tell me you ain't got no damn chicken in here, man. You got some chicken in here.
It says it's gonna turn into a Boondock episode.
Bro, yeah,
you ain't got no chicken.
You mean you ain't got no chicken, bro? You got some chicken in here.
Like,
don't tell me you ain't got no dang on chicken, please.
I just hate how this season is playing out. And like I said, the thing about it is the big thing is the way that we're losing, all the stories that's coming out about why we're losing. It's all the little sidebars and stuff about players not being this and players not being that and everybody not on the same. Like I said, it's just one complete shit show right now, and it's sad to look at.
It is.
It's really sad. It's really depressing to look at. That's why I said, man, the energy has changed around this team as far as the fans go and as far as the content creators go, because we're looking at this shit in real time, and it's like it's depressing, bro, because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all want to be. And the thing is, your identity, what the blueprint for how y'all need to be playing is right there, and you're trying to go against the cusp over ego stuff.
This man had a mitigated gall to mention Tyler Algier as one of the best players. Man, this is why I want to punch him in his face, man. Like he don't even touch the ball 5 times a game sometimes. You tell me he's one of the best players.
Hold on. Wait a minute, Mike. Say that again.
You didn't. I did not stutter. He said Tyler Algier is one of the most underrated and least talked about stars of the Atlanta Falcons team. He said that today. Like today has just been a mess, bro. Now you get why I want to punch him in the face. Like I'm serious when I say this.
Hold on. I'm working calculations in my head. So okay,
Man.
Bijan Robinson is the best player in football. This was his quote.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyler Algier is the most underrated star on the Atlanta Falcons.
Yep. Like
Uh,
yeah, you don't have a game plan to give either one of those guys the ball. Like, man, shut up, man. Like,
Ty said he said he don't talk to Penix or about on field stuff.
that's why Michael Penix said what he said. He said on the field, I don't really talk to anybody. And you can see that in his play.
I mean, the thing about it is you can damn tell. Like, that's why I can't wait till tomorrow because I actually have a conversation about this.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a real deep conversation about this because I really do want to talk about another aspect of things. But dude, what do you think about that? It's Bijan Robinson is the best player in football, and then turn around and say Tyler Algier is the most underrated superstar in the league. But consistently, you don't get these guys the ball enough on a game to game basis.
So I'm gonna say it just like this. This is why you 3-6. This is why the comments that he's making. When he would have said that as a report, I would say this is why we're 3-6 right here because we're not doing the proper things. We said this in the last game. You look at Jonathan Taylor. How many touches did Jonathan Taylor have
That
last week?
boy had about 30. He might had about 35 touches, boy.
Man, I'm so mad. Boy,
He had
I
about
was
35
crying, bro.
touches, boy. That boy had like 31 carries and 4 catches,
That's
boy.
that's my point. How many times have I said when the water got well in it, you keep going back to it? Good coaches understand that. You think that when Tyreek Hill was with the Chiefs, Travis Kelsey, their best players, when it's crunch time, they continue to give them the ball. Why do y'all think that Drake London has been balling the last couple of weeks? Because we throwing him the ball 10, 15 times a game. Oh, okay. Well, obviously he gonna catch the ball when you throw it to him. We've been saying it about Kyle Pitts. He dropped the crossing route early in the game where he probably would have hit his head on the goalpost for a 70-yard touchdown on the over route. They did not go back to that. Why? He dropped it. Okay. The best thing you can do for a good player that just dropped the ball is do what? Throw him the ball again.
Yeah, back
Back
to him.
to him. Yes, go back to him. It was time when we stuffed Jonathan Taylor. But did you think that told Shane Steichen, hey man, don't give him the ball anymore. They just stopped us for a 1 yard gain. Don't even give it to him. No, they kept feeding the beast. The play when they said they stopped playing, when it like he was stopped and it was a skirmish at the line and he ended up breaking the 83-yard run, that happened because how many times have I said, if you keep running the ball, keep filling your bell cow, guess what's gonna happen? The defense is gonna get worn down and the usually running backs get stronger. The more you give them the ball and feed them Tyler Algier, the more you give him the ball, the better he gets. We seen Sunday when he gave him the ball, he had 2 touchdowns. When you don't give him the ball, you get the results that we got 3-6. So everything that he's saying, we can flip it right back on him. The reason the Falcons are losing is because their playmakers are not touching the ball enough. I think it was Don after the game last week. He said when Bijan touches the ball 20 plus times, the Falcons got a winning record. When he don't touch the ball, we own whatever. When he don't get his touches, so the game plan should always be get the ball to Bijan, get the ball to Tyler Algier. But it goes back to the conversation we were just having. These guys want to do what they want to do. They want to win their way. They don't want to win by giving Bijan 20 plus touches. They don't want to win by giving Tyler Algier his touches. They want to win by doing all this fancy. Let's prove that he can call these fancy passing, routes, and we want to get Seals the ball and we want to spread the ball around. We want Michael Penix to prove that he should have been picked number 8. And no, we should. The only thing we should care about is winning. And that's the problem. The main thing, if you look at the stats, what's crazy about it, we're wasting great play right now. The defense, 2 weeks in a row, you get 7+ sacks. I think we number 2 in the league right now in sacks, like 29 behind Denver. But guess what? We sitting at 3-6, so it don't even mean nothing. So and it goes back to what the coach just said. What does Raheem Morris always say? Stats are for losers. Well, guess what? We looking like losers right now because we got good stats. Guys are playing well, but it's not amounting to nothing. And that's the problem. Until they change their mindset to, I'm not going to do what I want to do and I want to win my way and just go to whatever works, that's what we going to do. I said every show, do what works. I've said that I don't know how many. I said that with Arthur Smith. I said that with Dan Quinn. Whatever, for whatever reason, the Falcons coaches, I don't know what's in Flowery Brand, the coaches, whatever they see that work, they go away from it. They go away from it.
Look, dude, you might need to have a pop-up. You need to have a pop-up show just talk about do what works and explain what that means or something.
Bro, how long have I been saying that, Kay? I feel like I've been saying that for the last 4 years. The same thing every year. And that's what, look, and this is why Falcons fans are so ticked off, is because we keep saying the same thing. And when we get a new coach, they do the same thing. We see something that works and we ain't going to do that no more. Oh, we got 20 yards. Guess what? If we had Jonathan Taylor on our team, he wasn't going to touch the ball. He wasn't going to touch the ball 30 plus times. He would have got about 15. And we would have said, nah, don't give him the ball no more. He tired. Put him on the bench. Let's try to throw the ball to Pierce.
Yeah. Hold on. Andrew G here said Dejonoid Morris is the worst coach we ever had.
Oh, that's his name, DeJono.
DeJono?
DeJono.
Oh, Lord.
That's Raheem's name, okay? Just in case
Oh, Lord. You know what? That already sounds like throwing in the garbage right there. But yeah, like I said, man,
I thought it was strange when you kept seeing Kyle Pitts burn those DBs and linebackers going over those crossing routes, and they never went back to it.
You wait. You did it once in the first quarter and then went back to it in the fourth quarter. With 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, it's like, okay, so what are we doing here? What are you trying to prove? What are they trying to prove? Are you trying to prove that Arthur Smith's players ain't shit because they're not fitting your scheme? Is that what this is? Like you said, it's a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions. Like you said, when you get to a point where people are asking questions, where you got average people asking questions about what are you doing? What is your philosophy? What is the point of this? Bro, we're at a point right now where you have people questioning whether Michael Penix is even worth a damn in the league right now.
And that points right back to coaching, Kay. That points right back to coaching. That's why I keep saying, like, everything points back to the coaching. It don't matter. Y'all say it every after every game. Great players cannot overcome bad coaching. Period.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're seeing. And that's why I say it's malpractice what's going on. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
It ain't the players, it's malpractice.
Mm-hmm. People keep talking about like things change. Things might change if we put Kirk. We don't see what Kirk did. It didn't look no better.
It ain't look no better. And Ty thought these were Terry players. That's what I'm saying. You got to remember, like you said, it's Terry and but what we're talking more so on the coaching side about that. Yeah, we know these are Terry's players, but we're talking about as far as the coaching. Like you said, these guys were brought in for Arthur Smith, and it's like we have right here, right and what do you call it? Homer Simpson and Bart Simpson sitting over here sabotaging shit. As far as it almost seemed like they trying to force their point on players that are not their guys. And it ain't nowhere in hell that you got 1 week you got Kirk Cousins cussing out Zach Robinson, and then you got Michael Penix cussing his ass out the following week. It's a problem.
And it's them. It's them too.
So
Back to
do it.
back week.
So do or die. You like that? It ain't even no do or die. You ain't get that. Like, I'm gonna change the term. It ain't do or die. You ain't got a damn choice.
It's been a long
You ain't got a choice. You can't lose no more games. This Carolina game right here is going to be the make or break for your whole reputation for this coaching staff. Is going to be solely based on if they win or lose this game. So are we going to see? Are we going to see a Falcon team that's going to be willing to go through this adversity and go on this run?
I
Will
don't care.
I think we mostly doubt it, but like you said, y'all put yourselves in a situation where you ain't got a choice. You either win out or you're about damn near fired. But like I said, we ain't gonna hold everybody long, man. Fellas, we're gonna let y'all get y'all final takes on what y'all want to say about this, man. Go ahead, man. What's your final take on this?
Hey, do whatever it takes by any means necessary. Hey, we gotta win, man. And we're in front of the home crowd. Like get these fans a win and let the fans go home with some happy too. You know, like this has been a disaster, man. It has been. It's been a disaster. Like, is it gonna get worse, or y'all gonna see that? Okay, we can actually coach a game against a team that's not really good.
Yeah.
That's
Tony Dungy that did that because he like him. That man
Yeah,
ain't no.
you have to remember Raheem Morris is one of his understudies, so it's kind of
Yeah,
like what
he never going. That man
exactly.
don't smart. He ain't smart.
Yeah, that's one of his understudies, so he's gonna give him some love regardless of him looking like shit. But that's Tony Dungy for you. So like I said, he know.
Tony Dungy is a man of faith. He'll never put down his own people like that. He's never do that. So I don't expect him to tell the truth about it.
Shit. All right, Jew, what's your final take on this, man?
I mean, at the end of the day, like we said, man, this team, I know what they're capable of. I've seen it. So just go out there and prove it. You know what I'm saying? I hate being a like downer because you guys know that I'm always optimistic, always glass half full. These guys got what it takes. Like I said, this is gonna be about pride. It ain't about the fans. We don't line up. We not stepping between those white lines. These players are. So when they get embarrassed, yeah, okay, we're Falcons fans. So what? Y'all should be embarrassed because it's the product that y'all putting out there on the field. You know, y'all jobs on the line, not just the coaches, the players. Because guess what? If Raheem Morris get fired, some of these guys that we talking about, you're not going to be here because guess what? The next coach that come in that want to run their scheme, they're gonna get rid of a lot of these players. So it's about these guys going out there and earning it. Everybody's job is on the line, not just Raheem Morris. You know, the Mooney's dropping passes, Pitts dropping passes, like everybody. Bradley King and Shannon Pop punts in in clutch moments. All of the things that we talk about, there's been opportunities, even with the box coaching, the poor coaching, there's still been opportunities to win the games. So what it's really gonna come down to is these players. It's gonna be their pride. How
Right.
bad do you really want to win? At the end of the day, when the plays are there to be made, make the play. Whoever it is, do your 1 of 11. That's all I got to say. Just go out there and win because at the end of the day, we got to stop the bleeding. Like we said, if you lose this game, the season is over because you're not going to have a chance at the division, and everything is still in front of this team. And you know what's crazy, Kay? And I'll leave it at this, and I'm going to do a video about this. We were 6-3 at this point last year with Kirk Cousins and went on like a 5 or 6 game losing streak. This year, we the opposite. We 3-6. So I said, now what would be crazy in the crazy world that we live in, upside down universe, if this team would go on like a 5 game winning streak after being 3-6, nobody expecting it. Everybody think this Falcons team is dead in the water, and then they come out and win and go on a winning streak. Nobody's expecting that. Last year we didn't expect it. They being 6-3 and them losing all of those games in a row. So it'd be crazy if this happens the flip way where you down 3-6, nobody's expecting anything out of this team. Then you know what? That's usually when our team plays its best. When there's no expectations, okay, now we turn it on all of a sudden and start winning. So that's what I'm looking at. It's just crazy to me that you flipped. Last week after 9 games, you was 6-3. Everybody was riding high. And then this year, you the opposite. You 3-6 on a losing streak. So let's see if they can close because our biggest thing is we couldn't finish. We always start out well and then we end bad. So can we flip it? Can we start off bad and end well? Let's see if this team can actually finish because you got 8 games still left. It's up to them what they're gonna do with it. We can talk all day. What we say don't matter. Our 3 keys don't matter. What's gonna matter is what they do. So at the end of the day, we're gonna be Falcons fans regardless, whether they win or lose. But this is a must win. Period. Go win.
Lord, 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 Lord. All right, Mike. What you got?
Nope. Like stupid done took all of it out of me. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Stupid.
It's not, I don't believe the thing with you. I don't think the Falcons are playing bad at all. We're not losing game because we're not playing good football, offense, or defense. We playing good enough offense, defense, and special teams at time. Outside of this last game or so, this is what special teams has been absolutely horrible. But like, I don't believe any of that. We playing. It's stupid decisions. It's taking people out of games and put players in when obviously they don't need to be playing. It's stupid crap like this. It's not calling certain situations when guys are hot and getting in the ball back. That's why we've been losing games. It ain't because the players not making plays when they need. Players make plays and then we don't give them the ball back. It's stuff like that. All right, we losing because of this coaching. Players gonna make mistakes. We know that. They're gonna drop passes. They're gonna jump offside. But there's no excuse for a head coach not to know when to call a timeout. There ain't no excuse for an offensive coordinator not knowing how to recognize when a guy is hot and keep feeding. Ain't no excuse for that. Like you see them keep going that Berger run and then you keep throwing them in there. Like that ain't players. That ain't players. That's the coaching that's an issue. A lot of the last 4 games or so, we've been in damn near all of them. And guess what happened? Stupid coaching decisions. Stupid. So like I said, I don't think we lacking players at all, or the lack of play from players. I don't believe that at all. It's stupid coaching decisions. And then we get in like, why you didn't give Bijan the ball back? Oh man, I don't know. I gotta go watch the tape, and we're gonna find a way. Like, no.
Wait a minute. Did you just say find the way?
We gotta find a way.
Yeah.
Like, no, we ain't gonna find no damn way. You've been saying find a way. Look, the way is clear, okay? You got Bijan hitting, keep giving them the ball. Not throw a tight end screen after Bijan done got it. Like, no.
Hold on. Do you know the way? I said, you know the way. We got to find the way.
Shut up, Kevin.
We got to find the way. Oh, we got to find the way.
Like that dude irritates me, bro. Like I ain't got no like he done sap me with so much stupid. Like I it's the stupid things that done sap me. I ain't got nothing nice to say.
Yeah, we're gonna bring in Uganda Knuckles on the show one of these days. Do you know the way? That's all you got, Mike.
Bro, I ain't got no more. I ain't look. I'm done, bro.
All right. So, like you said, man, at the end of the day, Falcons, Panthers. Falcons are at a point right now. Raheem is at a point right now. Zach Robinson is at a point right now, and Jeff Ulbrich is at a point right now where y'all ain't got a choice. It ain't no win or lose. You ain't got a choice at this point.
Look, I don't want to hear nothing else. I've been hearing the same for the 4-game losing streak. I've been hearing the same. Man, we're gonna find the way. We're gonna find the way. Man, shut
You
up.
know the way. Can you find the way?
No. Nope.
We don't want peace. We want problems.
I'm done. Can
So,
we go? I don't want to talk about Raheem no more. I'm ready to
no,
go.
we about to get up on out of here, man.
I'm so irritated. Like I'm really irritated. I'm so over this dude, bro. I love I'm gonna watch these Falcons every week. But I am past over this dude.
Well, I could hear the eyeballs bulging out your damn eyes through the damn.
You have no. I'm irritated. Like it's the stuff that's coming out that's adding to. I'm like, it's just getting worse. Like you tell me that like now out of 11 weeks all year, you didn't say this all year, but soon as people start questioning Mooney, oh, by the way, guys, he broke his collarbone. Like, man, shut up, man.
All right, I'm ready to drink my hot tea and go to bed.
all I say is,
oh boy,
all I say is we have to find a way.
Like this, though. I ain't even shut up, Kevin. We ain't gonna find no dang way.
Look, I'm ready to drink my hot tea.
The fact that Doug said he ain't eating no food, he just ready to just drink high C. Yeah, there's a problem there. So make sure y'all show y'all love, man. Continue to support Utah Sports on the way to 3K. We got Mad Mike Sports on the way to 12. Like you said, I'm 6MK live, 5 away from 16. Hey man, heavy hitters, we trying to get to that 1,000. And we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, man, we got the 6-man convo coming up tomorrow. There's a conversation I really do want to have, so I want to save it for tomorrow.
I ain't never been this irritated over a coach. I ain't even gonna lie. I swear to God, I've never been this irritated with a coach. Never.
Exactly. So, man, until next time, people, man, we ain't here to play.
No.
We here to stay.
Ooh, yeah. Dig it.
You ain't got to go home.
But you got to get the hell up out of here.
They definitely gonna be getting the hell up out of here. You lose this game against Carolina. That's all I'm just saying.
You can't lose. Ain't no way you can lose.
I can't. Like I said, if you get blown out by Carolina again, I don't even see how
Bruh,
you
they
don't.
need to pull. You know that scene from Ring of damn, what that motherfucker with that little ugly thing? Lord of the Rings, and they pulled all their oil on him, and then they set him on fire. Like that's what they gonna do right here.
So I said, no Michigan talk from Don either. Yeah, it's time to go. Yeah. we out.
Damn.